Welcome to The Update. I'm Emma Stig. Australia will become one of the biggest producers of mRNA vaccines as part of a high-tech deal with Moderna. Prime Minister Scott Morrison says it's an important next step in Australia's fight against COVID.
We have a partner that ensures that their IP, their knowledge, their advances in medical science can be brought here and be part of an ecosystem here that will see Australia also be a leader in this area.
A case of OMICRON is one of 4 new infections in quarantine in Queensland. None of the cases were locally transmitted, but health authorities are warning that will be short-lived as more and more people travel across borders. Urgent contact tracing is underway in WA after several interstate truck drivers who recently spent time in the state returned positive COVID tests. 55 people and a number of exposure sites between December 9 and 11 have been identified. It comes amid big changes to COVID rules in New South Wales from midnight, with unvaccinated residents allowed most of the same freedoms as the double-vaxxed. Face masks, check-ins and showing your vax certificate will only be required at high-risk venues. Density limits will be scrapped at hospitality venues and community sport returns. Victoria's Health Minister is expected to make an announcement on COVID restrictions and mask mandates later this week. The Premier had previously flagged that masks would no longer need to be worn in supermarkets and shops from December 15, but the new pandemic laws mean any changes must go through proper legal processes. Meantime, in South Australia, another 12 cases have been confirmed, including 2 aged care health workers. Police in New South Wales believe they will wrap up their search for William Tyrrell's remains in coming days. The forensic search at Kendall is into its 4th week. And new research has found people who regularly eat avocados tend to have a lower body weight because they curb hunger for longer than any other fruit or vegetable. In sport, David Warner will undergo a fitness test on Friday night ahead of the second Ashes test starting Thursday, while selectors are yet to confirm whether Jai Richardson or Michael Nessa will replace Josh Hazlewood in the second test. And Football Australia will receive a funding boost of $140 million after selling a 33% stake in the A-League to a global investment firm. In entertainment news, Britney Spears may be ready to move on with her life, but it seems she's not ready to forgive or forget journalist Diane Sawyer. In a since-deleted Instagram post, Brit calls out Sawyer for an interview back in 2003 about her sex life and her relationship with Justin Timberlake. Kim Kardashian is a step closer to becoming a lawyer after passing California's Baby Bar, the first-year law students exam. The 41-year-old shared the news on Instagram, also admitting she previously failed 3 times. And a big accolade for Elon Musk, the Tesla CEO and SpaceX founder, has been named Time Magazine's Person of the Year. That's the latest from the Nova Podcast news team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.